Hi, I'm Sandy Sauter here at the Culinary Institute of America. Today I'm going to make some Tikka-Spiced chicken kebabs with Nature's Sweet Glory's tomatoes. So let's get started on that. So first thing that I'm going to do is take a look at my chicken here. I have some chicken thighs that are boneless and skinless. What we did to them is we just diced them up to, so they're about 1-inch cubes. And that way they'll be about the same size on the skewers as the Glory's tomatoes will, along with the onions that we're going to add to it as well. So you want to make sure that they're all about the same size so that they can all cook the same way. So here I'm going to add a nice marinade. So I have some ketchup, some Greek yogurt, oops, get that in there, some garlic that we minced up, and then our spices. So here we have turmeric, get that in there, some paprika, some cumin, and a bit of coriander as well. I'm just going to stir that up a little bit, get it so it's completely coated in all of these flavors, and then I'm going to let it sit for about about 10 minutes to about an hour, somewhere in between there, however much time you have, really. The longer it sits, the more flavor that it'll absorb, but if you're in a hurry, don't worry about it. 10 minutes should be just fine, because we're not taking the marinade off of it, so it'll all cook in there anyway. Okay, so our chicken has been marinating for about 45 minutes now, so let's go ahead and put our skewers together. I have my onions here, my tomatoes over here, and the chicken that's ready. I also have some skewers, and I've already soaked them. It's always a good idea to soak your skewers if you're using wood or bamboo, because they can burn either in the pan or in the oven, especially if you're grilling. So you want to make sure that you soak them so that they don't burn as quickly, and they might not catch on fire for you, which is a good thing too. So here I'm going to grab a few of my tomatoes. And I'm going to take my chicken and go ahead and start threading it onto the skewers. So I'll do a piece of chicken, a piece of the onion, I'll grab a nice piece there, and a tomato. It's always kind of easier to go through that little stem side there to go through the tomato. And again, another piece of chicken, so we can get a couple of pieces so we have a nice serving. Another piece of onion, and we just kind of rotate through it, like so. And one more tomato to cap it off, like so. And I'll do one more of those. Piece of chicken, piece of onion, beautiful tomato, and repeat. All right, so we've built our kebabs here. Now we just need to get them seasoned up and ready to sear them off in my nice hot pan. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of salt and pepper. And then also I'm going to drizzle them with a little bit of olive oil. So it'll give a great flavor and also just help facilitate the sautéing of them. So just a nice little drizzle. A lot of that will run off. We don't want a big puddle of oil. All right, the pan's nice and hot. I'm going to go ahead and get my skewers in here. Ah, the sizzle. Love the sizzle. So here what we're doing is we're just trying to get some nice color on the outside, get it seared off really beautifully, and then the entire pan is going to go into the oven. And that's where the real cooking happens. Here we're just getting the beautiful color and the flavor that we're looking for. Okay. So you want to turn it and get all sides, and you want this nice color here that's on top that we can see, where we're getting some color on the tomatoes, the onions, and on the chicken itself. Okay, now I've got the color that I'm looking for here. So, like I said, the real cooking is going to happen in the oven, so we want to get it in there. But first thing I'm going to do is take my lime that I cut in half. One side of it I'm just going to juice right over the kebabs. add that wonderful flavor and acidity. And I'm going to take the other half and I'm just going to put it face down right in the pan, and you'll see why in a minute. Okay, so I'm ready to pull my chicken kebabs out of the oven here. Let's see how we did. They look beautiful, smell even better. For plating these, I have my spicy Indian tomato chutney. I'm just going to put some right in the center of the plate here, because this is going to go great with those kebabs. And then I'll take my skewers, like so. And that beautiful charred lime. So here we have our Tikka-Spiced chicken kebabs with Nature's Sweet Glories tomatoes, paired along with our Indian spiced tomato chutney. I hope you enjoy.